Funding and volunteer support for NCC's entrepreneurial initiative is provided through the NCC Foundation and its Board of Directors.
We're trying to create an entrepreneurial community of students, faculty, alumni, and others to encourage creative and innovative ways of improving the world. And we can do that with new ideas. Welcome to Got Ideas, our first annual elevator pitch competition. It's a very high-profile event. First prize is $500, second prize is $350, and third prize is $150. Plus, they have the exposure of their ideas. We're not always sure who's going to be in this audience. The judges have wonderful networks and contacts, and so there may be a lot of other opportunities here if it's a really good idea for someone to step forward and say, we'd like to help this individual.
That's when the light bulb went on. I have a business!
An elevator speech is really a slang term.
Elevator speech is when you're on your way to talk to a bunch of investors.
And you step into the elevator, they step into the elevator at the exact same time as you do. You both are going up 10 or 12 floors, but along the way they say, hey, you're here to see us, right? Yes. Tell us about your idea.
It's that 90 seconds to wow somebody with your idea, your personality, your passion.
3D Bites stands for Down Dirty Delicious Bites of empanadas, freshly baked or fried, delivered to your doorstep.
It's very much like a Shark Tank. As a matter of fact, it's almost identical to a Shark Tank. Our judges are Howard Stecker, who's a senior vice president and head of global tax for General Reinsurance Company. He's been a partner at Deloitte as well as at Ernst & Young. Deborah McLean, who is a managing director of a group called Golden Seeds, which is an angel investing group that invests in startup companies. And then we have Valerie Cooper, who has her own firm, Picture That, LLC. Before starting that, she was a vice president for all diversity worldwide for Goldman Sachs. So these are really very distinguished people who are sitting here making decisions about our students.
As an experienced web developer, I propose an application that will visualize and map out a store on your smartphone. The app is called Find, and it will enhance your shopping experience while creating a very lucrative enterprise for potential investors.
We took advantage of the fact that all students are required to take a public speaking course, and for this semester, one of their assignments in that public speaking course was for them to do an elevator pitch.
I remember the first time I did my speech in public speaking, I was a complete mess. I wasn't making eye contact. I was a nervous wreck.
I was very worried that I wouldn't make it because there were so many good ideas.
Within each class, several of the very best were selected. They went through 4 elimination rounds to get them to this point, and we've come up with 8 finalists who will be presenting to those outstanding judges. And it's not just having a great idea. How you present that great idea is equally important. And that's why it's a skill that we stress here.
I would suggest one thing. Slow down just a little bit.
The MicroShield's flexible glass structure could be mass-produced at a very low cost. Coupled with its affordability, its durability, and its massive market, the returns from investing in the MicroShield would be significant.
The key is to identify a solution and then to package it in a way that you can get that idea across and your solution across in a very, very short period of time. The judges will be looking for a number of things. What was the problem that these students had identified or the need? How were they solving the problem? Who were they solving it for? And how was their solution any different? They have to direct themselves toward that. So it's a lot of information to get across in 3 minutes or less.
Handy heels are a collapsible high heel that turn from a high heel into a flat. They have 2 separate segments that collapse. First, the heel collapses into the arch and is concealed on the bottom of the arch. Then, the arch, if you could visualize, is on an angle. Therefore, you have to collapse the angle of the arch as well to make it parallel to the toe of the shoe, creating a flat.
When you're public speaking, you have to look around and engage the entire audience, but it's hard when the 3 judges are sitting right there in your face.
So these skills that we're trying to teach you will be valuable whether you work for someone else or whether you work on your own.
I'm here for the challenge. I'm actually terrified of public speaking, and I love a challenge. If you have a fear, it's something that you need to conquer, that you need to face, and it's about time that I challenge that fear of public speaking. My hope is that I do not start speaking in Polish because I'm so nervous. But what sets the eRope apart from the competition and anything in the market is the smart handle technology. The handles come with a built-in health tracker, and they vibrate. They allow you to keep track of the calories you burn, your distance, your heart rate, the amount of time exercising. Those results are saved and they're transmitted to a wireless device, such as your cell phone.
You're a vet tech, you're a nurse, you're something else. We can teach these technical skills, but sometimes what I'd like to also let people know is there may be other ways to use those skills, new ways to use those skills by creating some new idea.
Whenever I go to a hospital, I see a lot of people that are overweight, that are sick, that are, in need of exercise. So I figured, why not do something that's productive, that's conductive to both the fields, to combine a little bit of healthcare with a little bit of exercise science.
Mini-Call Counter Bar, the main advantage of it is its time efficiency and easiness in use. It consists of 7 compartments. Each section is easily removable for quick cleanup and dishwasher safe.
The contestants here come from all different disciplines. There's no one particular discipline. And I think that's what's wonderful here. Entrepreneurs come from all walks of life.
Learning how to channel our emotions, sharpen our memories, and also enhancing our learning process are among many other benefits that this program will bring to our NCC community. I absolutely believe that a music therapy program will help us in a very unique way. Thank you.
This is not just an academic exercise. These are real solid ideas that we hope perhaps a business could be built off of.
So I know what it's like to have to walk into the bookstore at the beginning of every semester and drop half of my paycheck on a pile of books that you're not even sure if the teacher is actually going to use. What if I told you that for just $15 a month, we can do what Netflix did for your movies and put all of your textbooks online in one simple place? Our new developing app called TextFlix is going to change the world of textbooks forever.
I was blown away by the quality of the presentations, the articulation of their ideas.
I was very relaxed, surprisingly, and I just spoke and I felt right. When I first started public speaking, I didn't think it was going to be such a rewarding course, but it really is, and I really appreciate being here and being able to speak and get my ideas across.
They were all great ideas, and I'd like to congratulate all the students for their ambition, their call to actions, and their entrepreneurial spirits. Excellent job.
At NCC, to have this it's kind of this almost like icebreaker for us to kind of experience what the real world is like.
There's my opportunity to make this real and get funding and make it happen.
That's what this whole program of entrepreneurship across the curriculum is about, is to go and foster and encourage the development of these ideas so that you can improve the world in some kind of way. And at the same time, find employment.
We should have more of these things in the college to keep the students involved and share their ideas, because who knows, if you have a big idea that can serve, then you can definitely make it a long way.
What better place and what more logical place is there than a community college to begin to spur job growth? What a wonderful group of students we have, and with very little coaching and training and other kinds of things, what a wonderful job they can do in presenting to some very powerful outside investors. And then let's see what happens.